Picture this, a successful woman in a glass tower overlooking the Burj Khalifa, wearing designer clothes chosen by her company's dress code, answering to 3 different managers about her whereabouts during lunch break. Yet the moment her husband texts, "Where are you?" she calls it oppression. This is a true story of a woman who learned too late that she traded a kingdom for a cage. Before we dive in, hit subscribe now to stay tuned. Layla is 28 years old. She lives in Dubai Marina, works at a multinational marketing firm in downtown Dubai, and drives a leased Mercedes her salary barely covers. Every morning she wakes at 5:30 a.m. to beat Dubai traffic. She dresses in smart business attire, the company's term for what they've decided she must wear. Not too casual, not too formal. Specific heel height, specific colors that represent the brand. She didn't choose these rules. The employee handbook did. By 7:45 a.m., she's at her desk in a towering office on Sheikh Zayed Road. Her manager, Mr. Rashid, a man she didn't choose, whose character she never vetted, whose integrity she never verified, has complete authority over her day. "Layla, you left your desk yesterday at 2 p.m. Where did you go?" "I had a doctor's appointment, Mr. Rashid. I mentioned it last week." "Next time, send a reminder email the morning of. We need you to be reachable at all times, understood?" "Yes, understood." She doesn't bristle. She doesn't protest. She doesn't think, "Did you buy me? Am I your property?" She understands. This is work. This is her independence. This is what empowerment looks like. At lunch, she sits with her colleague Noura at a cafe in DIFC. "I don't know how you do it," Noura says. "Mr. Rashid is so controlling." Layla shrugs. "It's fine. He's just doing his job. Besides, this job is my ticket to not depending on anyone. That's what matters." 2 years ago, Layla married Ahmed. He was everything her family hoped for. Educated engineer at a construction company, kind-hearted, from a respectable family in Jumeirah. He provided well, treated her with respect, never raised his voice. The first few months were beautiful. They'd have breakfast on their balcony overlooking the marina, watch the sunset from Kite Beach, pray together at home. But slowly, something shifted. One Thursday evening, Layla was getting ready to meet friends at City Walk. Ahmed, working on his laptop in the living room, looked up. "Where are you headed?" Layla froze. Her hand stopped midair, clutching her car keys. "What did you just ask me?" Ahmed blinked, confused. "I asked where you're going. I was just... Why do you need to know where I'm going?" The temperature in the room dropped. I was just asking, Layla, if you need me to pick you up later or... "I don't need you to pick me up. I have my own car. I have my own money. I don't need to report my movements to you." Ahmed's face fell. "I wasn't asking you to report anything. I was just making conversation." "This is exactly what I was afraid of," Layla said, her voice rising. "You think because you're my husband, you can monitor me? Ask where I'm going? Where I'm coming from? Are you my guardian? Did your mar buy my freedom?" "Layla, that's not what I'm not a child, Ahmed. I'm not your property. I don't need your permission to leave my own house." She grabbed her purse and walked out, leaving Ahmed sitting alone in the silent apartment, wondering what just happened. The next week, Ahmed tried again, more carefully this time. Layla was heading out Saturday morning. Ahmed, making coffee in the kitchen, said casually, "Going anywhere nice today?" Layla's eyes flashed. "Why are you asking?" "I'm not asking anything specific, just wondering if you wanted company." "Ahmed, we need to establish boundaries. I will not tolerate being questioned every time I step out of this apartment. This isn't the 1950s. I'm an independent woman. I'm not trying to control you, Layla. I'm your husband. I care about you. Is it wrong to want to know where are you and if you're safe?" "Safe?" Layla laughed bitterly. "I've been taking care of myself long before I met you. I don't need a man to ensure my safety. That's outdated patriarchal thinking." Ahmed fell silent. What could he say? Every word seemed to be a trap. 3 months into these tensions, Layla came home late from a work event at Atlantis. It was 11 p.m. Ahmed, who had been worried, texting twice with no response, met her at the door. "Layla, thank God, I was worried. Your phone was off." "Stop right there," Layla said, her voice ice cold. I will not live like this. I will not be interrogated every time I come home. What is this? A police checkpoint? Interrogated? Layla, you didn't answer your phone for hours. I didn't know if something happened to you. Or maybe you just can't handle the fact that I have a life outside this apartment, that I don't need your permission, that I'm not accountable to you for every minute of my day. I never said you were accountable to me. This marriage is suffocating me, Ahmed. I thought you were different, but you're just like every other man, thinking marriage gives you ownership over your wife. Ahmed's heart sank. Is that really what you think of me? Layla didn't answer. She walked to the bedroom and closed the door. 2 weeks later, Layla moved out the house. Then after a couple of weeks, she asked for divorce. Ahmed, devastated, didn't contest it. What was the point? Layla posted on Instagram, "Choosing myself, choosing freedom. Shocker, new beginnings." Her friends commented, "You deserve better, queen. Freedom looks good on you." Yas, independent woman. Layla felt vindicated. She had escaped. She was free. After a couple of days. Monday morning, 8 a.m. Layla is back at her desk. Mr. Rashid calls her into his office. "Layla, I need to know your whereabouts last Friday afternoon. You were unreachable between 2 and 4 p.m. Layla sits up straight. "I was meeting a potential client at Jumeirah Beach Hotel, Mr. Rashid, as I mentioned in my weekly report. Next time, update your calendar in real time. We need to know where our team members are at all times. This is about accountability and professionalism." "Of course, Mr. Rashid. I understand. It won't happen again." She leaves his office and returns to her desk. Nora looks at her. "Tough meeting?" Layla sighs. "He just wants to make sure I'm being productive. It's fine. He's the boss. He's so controlling, though." Layla shrugs. "It's part of the job. I respect that. He has a business to run." That evening, Layla sits in her Marina apartment. Alone now. No Ahmed cooking dinner in the kitchen. No one asking about her day. She scrolls through her phone. She sees a message from her colleague. "Hey Layla, Mr. Rashid wants to know why you left the office at 5:30 p.m. today instead of 6 p.m. Can you send him an explanation?" She types out a polite response immediately. No hesitation. No, did he buy me? No, am I his slave? Just compliance. She doesn't see the irony. She doesn't see that she now answers to Mr. Rashid about her whereabouts, her schedule, her lunch breaks, her clothing choices, all things she called oppressive when Ahmed cared enough to ask. She doesn't see that she rejected the authority of one man who loved her, was obligated by Allah to protect her, whose concern came from genuine care, only to accept the authority of multiple men who don't know her, don't care about her well-being, and will replace her the moment her productivity dips. 6 months later, Layla's company restructures. Mr. Rashid is replaced by Miss Jennifer, an American expatriate with aggressive management tactics. Jennifer's first meeting. "I expect full transparency. I want to know where each of you is, what you're doing, and why at all times. Install this tracking app on your work phones. I need real-time location updates during work hours." Layla installs it without question. Her salary barely covers her car lease, her marina rent, her lifestyle. She's in credit card debt, 45,000 dirhams and climbing. She can't quit. She has no safety net, no husband providing, no family structure supporting her. Just the hamster wheel of corporate Dubai. She is free, right? But what kind of freedom is this? Inspired by this true story, our next video will dive into addressing the following questions. What did Layla and millions of women never understood and completely miss? What does Allah actually command in Surah An-Nisa, verse 34? Men are maintainers of women because Allah has given some more responsibility than others and because they spend from their wealth. We will uncover the real meaning behind this verse, not the distorted version the world pushes. What does the Arabic word qawamun truly mean? A concept deeper, richer, and more protective than most people realize. And what are Islam's actual standards for equality and justice? Not the myths, not the stereotypes, the truth. Subscribe and turn on the notification to watch the next video